Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with a Thrones of Britannia battle for you today. It's been a little while since we've done Thrones, and I thought, you know, we'd check out this land battle we did a little while ago on a stream. It was a really fun one, 4v4. We have a whole mismatch of factions. We think we have nearly every, like, base game faction there is. We have Kirken here, we have Stratclut, we have Wessex, we have the Norse, Northumbria, Dyflin, Normans, the Welsh go in. I think the only one we're like missing is like Mercia, really, like the main sort of like base factions there are. And you can already see that it's starting to hot up as we already have Danelaw mailed archers here firing onto the Eastern Axemen as they're coming in. Looks like they're just going to go straight on in. Wessex is facing off against the Norse, Kirken facing off against Stratclut, and we have the Normans really facing off against the Welsh. A lot of cav being brought on both sides here. The Welsh and the Normans here sort of matching off with their cav. Stratclut's kind of like a Welsh faction as well. They're Welsh mailed axemen, so they are Welsh, I guess, in that sense. They just remind me of Strathclyde, which is in Scotland, so it really just confused me. But yeah, the longbows here being forced back, looks like crossbows. And yeah, already an engagement now taking place here as we have Northumbrian mailed Danes, which are a spear unit here facing off against Eastern mailed axemen. I just feel like axes just romp through stuff. Like all these spears being brought, like these Northumbrian Danes. I don't know if they're really going to be able to hold these guys back. And these are like lower tier units. Of Danelaw spear action. Yeah, they're just levy spears. I don't know what. Danelaw Huskars. We've got some better units over here from Northumbria that might be able to beat back Wessex, who's also getting involved in this fight. So yeah, Northumbria's kind of almost getting 2v1'd. We've got cav in here as well. We've also got mailed horsemen going in. The cav's not such a great thing in Thrones, but it can be of use. Viking scouts getting routed though by mailed horsemen. Cav versus cav, I guess is kind of important for, but and they can deal with archers, but they're not going to like smash into your infantry and do devastating damage. Select spear militia there going in. Axe Hearse here. It's just a bit of a chaotic fight going on there in the woods. Northumbria, though, as you can start to see, is starting to waver a little bit on this front line here. He's going to need to send in some more troops, some more. Looks like he's got Danelaw mailed swords behind. They're fighting out here. But yes, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. It's a little bit different Thrones. I thought we'd just come back and check some a different Total War that we haven't checked out in a little while. If you want to see more Thrones, do let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to try and do some more like streams or scenarios for it. It's hard to get replays for it because not many people play it, but hopefully people will start to maybe pick up Thrones a little bit more, since I think the love for the newer Total Wars it's kind of dwindling a little bit. It seems like we're looking at the community. Hopefully people will maybe give Thrones a bit more of a chance. And we've got Royal Huskars here. A general unit already been sent in, dealing with some of these axemen. Now the Herdmen are next to go in. And yeah, also got a fight now on the left flank here where I was playing as Kirken, going and dealing with the Welsh, or trying to. Both sides, so like both of our sides here, both opponents, are really trying to use a cav. So we both brought a lot of cav. We're both trying to like make advantage of it, but not really at the moment. My infantry is definitely inferior to the Welsh. Like like I don't know why the Scots just really don't have a lot to offer. I feel like they're one of the weakest factions. They don't really have great anything. They have crossbows that are pretty good, but their infantry is pretty substandard, really. Like the Welsh mailed axemen here will absolutely rip through. I mean, they are tier 3 against tier 2, but yeah, there isn't really much like really good infantry that they can stand up to. I mean, the King's Blades are pretty much the best we have to offer. They are tier 3. But I'm using a lot of these Alban Axe Warriors because they are fairly decent and like cheap. You can kind of spam them out. I'm trying to overwhelm the Welsh with numbers. And if he's going to retreat like that a little bit, I'll cut him down where I can. I'm also just trying to focus on this general, because if he's going to keep him so close to the front lines near my crossbows, I'll shoot him quite happily. It's a bit dishonorable general sniping, but it's also the only way I think I can win this fight. If it's a fair fight, I wouldn't have done it, but I feel like I'm actually going into an unfair battle here. I would have ideally liked to have taken on the Wessex. Wessex had an army that I definitely could have beaten with my axes, and it actually looks like Wessex is getting forced back here. These male Saix are getting absolutely ripped up by these Joms Vikings. The Welsh and the Normans, looks like the Welsh are losing, I think. Again, bringing a lot of spears. Like these Talulu spear guard. I just don't think they're worth it. I think the mailed axes are where you got to go. Axes just seem to be OP. I mean, I think these are axes down here. Yeah, Welsh mailed axes here. And they seem like they're doing okay. They're holding the line nicely. Welsh mailed swords. They're going up against spears. They're retinue spears of the Normans. The Normans with their kite shields. While everyone else is using, typically rounded shields. Got longbows here. They need to just try and... looks like they're trying to take out the Eastman Hunters, which is not a bad idea. But they also probably want to just start shooting like these Royal Huscarl generals. If they get a chance. But yeah, taking out these Eastman Hunters is not a bad idea either, because it looks like they're focusing down Danelaw Spearmen. How did these Herdmen get into the back lines like this? And we've got select spears as well. I think they're just Wessex's like infantry just rallied there maybe. Yeah, Wessex is really like pushing hard on the north here. The Thane, the Royal Thane trying to break through. And the axes here, I think, are just yeah, Axe Hersey. I think they are getting beaten back by the Royal Thanes. You kind of expect that though. The Royal Companions, you'd expect them to beat some mere Vikings. Yeah, Alban Axe Warriors here, not looking so great. I'm still trying to take this general. I'm forcing him back, trying to just rush his cavalry where I can so I can get my own in against his longbowmen. Trying to overwhelm. I mean, if he charges my infantry like this, I actually don't know. Oh, that was actually not a bad charge from the general coming in into the side. That might do some damage. I think rear charges from cav can often be quite deadly in thrones. Head-on charges aren't that great. Yeah, the Alban Axe Warriors actually dropping. They are dropping. Talulu Spearguard here. I definitely will beat my Black Blades, but I just need to hold them so I can get him behind. Again, just trying to, focus this general down, do some damage to him. He has routed my infantry there. It was really annoying, actually. And again, he's doing some damage to my Alban Axe Warriors as I'm trying to get him behind him. We've got Cav here as well, Royal Cavalry getting in. And yeah, they've got the general over here. We've got the Royal Bodyguard. He's losing for Wessex. That's good to see. And this is not looking good. Northumbria has been just shattered in the centre here. Well, that might doom the Welsh now, because the left flank's kind of opened up a little bit, even though they're holding at the moment. Now it'll allow Dyflin to sort of flank around and do some damage. And yeah, it looks like the mailed spears are losing. Spears are just not that great. They are actually also still beating up mailed sword as well. Spears in thrones, they don't seem worth it. Dyflin now is actually not going in for the Welsh. She's actually going to flank with the Royal Huscarls into the side on the Norse here. Because I guess he's the Norse are they are going to beat the Wessex. Dyflin, I think, is going to be beaten. Maybe, we'll see. Some of these mailed spears are going behind. But it seems like he's winning in a few areas. These Talulu Spearguard are doing a good job.
They flee before our
Spearguard up against other mailed spears, yeah, they'll win, of course. These longbows here are under a little bit of threat. They're getting taken out by foot soldiers there of the Welsh. And the Allies general, I think that's Northumbria losing his general. It must be, I would have thought. Over on this side here, we're still trying to go in with with our boys. We've got a cav here that just needs to rush on into the Royal Talulu, but I'm also trying to support my fights elsewhere, trying to take out the longbows. Should have maybe just gone for the general there. I don't know why I didn't. He's asking to be taken out. My crossbows, I think, is what I really wanted to use on them, though. Again, Cav going in, just trying to take out these longbows, which are very important to take out. Late game, they are very, very important. You can see, yeah, there you go. Marching on forward. Now actually starting to take out these Talulu Spearguard here. They are losing decisively against the Black Blades. So, yeah, spears just suffer. Longbow crossbows getting really close. I don't know if I meant to send these guys in or what happened here. This general seems like he might be. Hopefully he's not bugged out. I really hope not. Looks like he might be though, which is unfortunate. I think at this point I've just killed off their general, which is why everything's mass routing. But for some reason the general's still here. But I did get a kill off Stratcliff's general. I think I shot him down with crossbows and managed to rout him. Hopefully the rest of the replay is okay. It seems like it kind of is. I didn't really focus on the side so much, but I can't, so I don't really know. But it looks like Wales might beat Normans. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. The Normans look like, yeah, they're actually going to lose this fight. The Welsh here surrounding them. Eastman Axman over here from Dyflin also getting involved in the fight against the Welsh. Both sides kind of like encircling each other. It's a counter-encirclement after a counter-encirclement. It's like multi-layered sandwich. Yeah, if you do have any Thrones battles that you want to send in, feel free to send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. You're more than welcome to do so. Always looking for some more Thrones replays. It looks like there's scrum in the fight, looking like it's going to go in favor of Wessex. By the looks of it, their general's holding on the Berserkers. They're losing decisively, getting surrounded. You can see by Eastman Axman here. The crossbows now for Kirkin over here, trying to do their bit. And yeah, it looks like a lot of units just kind of like, even though they might have routed, they just kind of stood there. So it does look like the replay's ever so broken, which is frustrating because we're just using the base game when we use it. So I don't know why there would be any sort of like bugging out, but there you go. That's strange. Eastman Axman here, they're starting to just get focused down here by the Lowland Crossbowmen. The general here fighting on. Looks like a Norse might rout some of these guys here. Actually, Dyflin is not looking so great. And looks like Dyflin's general's also struggling here. Royal Huscarls. There you go. Looks like the Norse falling back. I don't know, or routing. I think they're without their general as well. I know that the Norse player did desync, so whether that messed with the replay, it might have. But hopefully, I wouldn't have thought so. So yeah, these hunters getting sliced and diced. They're just not gonna stand a chance. But it looks like actually the Norse are just gonna get. Looks like the general almost pulled through the Norse units there, which kind of like expected with a bit of a silly desync. Got some more berserkers that have re-rallied here. The Norse brought a lot of them. Silver Chevron as well. I know that like Norse units, well not, but just units generally in Thrones can get a lot of chevrons. Alban Axroy is here. They're pulling out of that engagement. The Berserkers are going to go in though. They're going to start taking heads. I do like the Berserkers are really cool, but they can just go out of control. They get a bit of a bloodlust and they just start. Well, you can't control them basically. It's like almost like elephants in Rome 2, where they go out of control. But yeah, looks like almost like the Welsh defeated the Normans, which wasn't the case. The Normans defeated the Welsh. Which is quite funny because the Welsh have so many more units left, and the Normans are literally contributing nothing to this fight. It seems like just some longbows and foot soldiers. Not even longbows. Crossbows, sorry. They don't even have longbows access to them. Wessex's general's still alive as well, which I don't remember him surviving, but it's longbow. Maybe he did. I honestly can't remember. And yeah, it looks like the Vikings here, they keep hacking and slashing. Just gotta wait until the Scots arrive. If they ever do. I know the crossbows are here. They're ready to just line up and start blasting into anything that shows its flank. Crossbows are really deadly in Thrones, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks like a lot of units here getting just stuck. I don't know what's happened, but some of these units did arrive. Some of them did also break. I know one of these cav units did break. So it might be one of those. But yeah, most of my cav, well, not most of my cav, some of my cav did survive this roll. I think one of my royal cav did manage to get to the end, to the final battle. I don't know what all these Alban Axeroys here are doing. Very strange. So we're just going to fast forward and see what we get as a replay. It does seem like some of these King's Blades are going to get engaged. That's a bit of a shame, to be honest. I'm really surprised that like just a vanilla replay just can bug out like that. But maybe it is just the Norse player desyncing also breaks the replay. I don't know. Very strange, but yeah, you can see King's Blade. They're just going to pull through. Because this didn't happen in this engagement, I don't think. That's why. I did manage to just rock up here and join this fight. After defeating Stratclert, I helped sort of get rid of what remained of Dyflin. And then it was basically it was the Normans that stopped me in the end. Well, helped get rid of what remained of Wessex. It was really just the Dyflin and the Normans that were left, but Dyflin had very little. It was the Normans didn't decisively beat the Welsh, but they did enough damage that they had a decent army left. The crossbows were a problem. There you go, Wessex generals breaks. But yeah, some of these King's Blades going in. They are looking like they're going to break these Norman foot soldiers here. And they're getting surrounded by berserkers. That's never a good sign. They might lose their heads here. The berserkers and also the Normans, but in very different ways. But yeah, my general's kind of just waiting patiently to go in. I also have like crossbows here. I don't remember having them this close, or like over here. And the Welsh are also throwing forward troops. I don't know if they actually are going to move or what. There's not a lot of units I think they're just inactive now because of the bug replay, which is a shame. Berserkers are mopping up stuff. We're going to see a very different battle by the looks of it, in a way, which would be kind of funny. But yeah, I will admit that we didn't win this battle. If you want to see the stream, it's it'll be the most recent Throne stream. That came out at the same time as this sort of like as this replay. And yeah, we didn't actually win. We did get defeated, but it looks like yeah, strangely we're gonna somehow win this one. A bit of a bugged replay is going to allow history to be changed, and the replay to be changed as well. My general, is he gonna get himself killed here? I don't know. These Middlesexes are wavering, but honestly, Cav is pretty pitiful in Thrones. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna try out the Cav again in a land battle and see whether I can get some good kills. My crossbows, I was quite impressed with. They did a very good job. Like Kirkin's really good for that. In a recent battle, I did do a battle showing off them. Royal Huskars losing their general there, getting focused down. That was very nice. The crossbows here doing some good work. But yeah, this is not how the battle went. Unless I was tripping when I streamed, this is definitely not how the battle went. Unfortunately, yeah, it just seems like it's bugged out a little bit. A real shame. It's a bit annoying. It seems like it's happening more and more with Total War replays. Whether it's just like things getting patched or just like little bugs that just CA just won't fix in like Total Wars. But yeah, that is a bit of a shame. But there you go, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I have got a Thrones of Britannia Siege that I might also put up, or may have already put up. It depends what order I put these replays out. Hopefully that one was a bit less buggy, but this was certainly felt like a really close battle. There wasn't a lot left for us. I mean, the 1,700, but that's not entirely true. It was definitely down to a few hundred each for either side. I felt like when we did the stream, it could have gone either way until sort of like the Normans arrived with their slightly fresher troops. But we were pushing back Dyflin quite nicely, what was me and the Norse that were left. But yeah, there you go. A close defeat is what it says, which is historically what did happen in the stream. But yeah, we're not going to get any results, it seems, which is a shame. But yeah, there you go, guys. So yeah, thank you to everyone that took part in that battle. It was a really fun one. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy the battle and seeing some Thrones chaos. It's nice to go back to this Total War. A bit of a unloved Total War, I feel like, but it's really from a very, very cool period that they definitely could have expanded on. But there you go, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show support. And I'll see you folks in the next Thrones chaotic battle. Until then, bye for now.